The two that I really wanted to watch.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, I was really curious about this one.
Let's go.
You know, obviously, a lot of people know both of these players. They're very well known. Nuckledu, of course, Capcom Cup champion, Mr. Crimson, one of the strongest players in his region. Always fun to watch, and I think really this matchup's going to be interesting to me because Nuckledu has a couple of choices for character, right? He could lock in the Guile, could lock in the Cammy, and he plays both of those characters pretty fluidly depending on the matchup. He had a really strong first day. Mr. Crimson also 1-1 in his group so far. Obviously took that loss to Duki's Rashid, right? So.
Yeah, he's thinking about it because, of course, he excels at both characters, but when you think about it matchup-wise, like maybe Cammy might be the better choice just to kind of get through the zoning that Dhaslim has, and Cammy could just, actually spin Knuckle through the fireballs or even through the limbs to trade off of it. So we are going to see how this pans out. Let's go, Nuckledu and Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, really exciting match. I think two of the best players in this group, and this group has a lot of really strong players in it, but two of the, I think a lot of people probably had their eyeballs on when you saw this group in the beginning. Wow, early back heavy punch smokes them out of the air, but perfect parry on the fireball gives you a chance there to fight out on defense.
Now that I think about it, okay, there is the perfect parry, but gets a sweep, nothing out of there.
Oh, raw drill. It was a punish counter on the whip recovery of the limb.
Oh, interesting. No punish on the drill. I wonder if it's like a little too low to punish that, but might as well try. Nuckledu still recuperating, getting back, dashing in, and that punish counter coming in from the grab.
And smothering pressure so far. Yeah, especially in the first round before Dhaslim has level 2. His wake-up options are not as scary. You will definitely see wake-up level 2s, wake-up level 3s as the set goes on. Punish counter throw. It's going to be a chance for Crimson to run some offense and just takes the meaty back head. Oh!
Yo, that was actually really sick. He read the grab coming in from Mr. Crimson, but that is going to be a punish as that very first round, too.
Yeah. I like the choice from Crimson to take out of the corner. And yeah, he has meaty back, medium kick, and then setups into whatever after. Heavy kick on standing there. You can cancel that move as well. Not his reaction.
Ooh, no, that is actually really sick. Going in for that level 3 super, that's actually super smart because you want to utilize those resources and not let them go to waste.
Yeah, very expensive, though. I think for sure if you're Nuckledu, you're kind of already thinking like, well, if I lose this round, I have a huge resource advantage in the next one. So, this is very scary. Nuckledu's like one good hit away from winning. He doesn't have drive gauge. But yeah, this is very scary now. Crimson has to be very careful about fireballs. Any hit could do it. Confirm into level 3. It's so scary.
No!
He was out of range.
He drops the super. He definitely saw him trying to do drive rush underneath the dive kick. Man, that's gotta suck.
That
oh
is
my goodness.
A huge spend on resource for Nuckledu. He had the kill there if that light kick was in range, and now suddenly Mr. Crimson spending all those resources is very valuable for him in this last run. He has a huge meter advantage because of it. Because like this could have been Nuckledu with 3 drive gauge or 3 meters in this, which would have been huge.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, doing the spin knuckle just to kind of get through those limbs and, of course, close the gap. And Nuckledu, he is just jumping because he knows that he has more of the life lead. He wants to pressure Mr. Crimson, and he is doing such a great job at it. But Mr. Crimson returning the favor.
Offense here, yeah. Sim's offense can be very scary in this game on the right knockdowns, particularly stuff like Blast. Oh, no, yeah, nice pickup on the forced knockdown. Good awareness from Dude. There's the drive reversal. Almost burnout for their Crimson. So Dude's going to try to force to get that last little bit away. You can see it's forcing. He's trying to send it. Gets the hit, has the meter. Oh,
the resets. Nuckledu was like, I am in burnouts. I don't have any meter. Well, he does have meter like level 2 super, right? But he wanted to be a little bit cheeky. And again, I know I sound like a broken record, but with that health advantage too, it's like you're able to risk anything because it's like, oh, if he blocks it or if he reads it right, I am going to eat a lot of damage, but I'll still be alive though.
A couple of things I want to point out real quick too. He went back to character select, by the way. He hit character select very fast, and I would love, if production has that replay, I would love to see his face on that drop because he won the round and he looked more upset than Crimson.
No, for sure. It was a scramble.
Yeah, definitely not feeling so good. I mean, it sucks to win that way and be like, oh god, like I'm just dropping all kinds of stuff. He had 2 major drops in that. So trying to clean things up here. Double back heavy kick on the standing Dhaslim. Big confirm on that backdash. Punish counter
really
jab.
Good read. Yes, Mr. Crimson. He wants to get out of there desperately. Oh, tries to do a normal just to catch the dive kick, but that is not going to work out so well because those dive kicks are so fast. Here we go. Nuckledu trying to close out that first round with the super 1. get that kill.
Yeah, I like it. I like not being greedy there. I think spending that resource is really valuable, particularly to close out that first round. It's when Dhaslim's the weakest. His defensive options are not the best. It's a good time to smother before he gets a chance to establish on defense. Although, so far, I have to say, Crimson's anti-airs have been really good. It's been the other angles where Du has been tricky on approach so far that have really cost him.
Nice. Drive reversal has been so successful on Mr. Crimson's side. You know, we've been seeing it so many times. I think we only seen it once, and no, actually, no, they were all perfect. I'm just thinking, like, maybe if he did kind of, like, just throw it out there, and then we'll get a punish counter off of it. Oh,
yeah, meter lead so far. Nice bait right there. One of the first times we've seen that back heavy punch no-go, and maybe shies him off the anti-air there.
Oh, here we go, Mr. Crimson going in for the super. That is going to be a lot of damage, and he has to keep his place, keeping Nuckledu out of his vicinity. Oh!
Trying to find an opening. Du with the air-to-air, and the pickup afterwards, although the DP kind of ruined the pressure. Oh
no, that could have been huge, but we are out of there.
This drive gauge, yeah, Crimson chooses to go off a bit on his own, and that heavy kick was very important. That snipe really keeping him alive there. If Du made it in with no drive gauge on Dhaslim, that was going to be a spooky spot. Wow, big, you know, he kind of risked it at the start of the round just to see what he's doing. Ooh, bad whiff from Crimson.
Yeah, but that is huge for Nuckledu to just kind of jump over and get a big punish and kind of push him back into the corner on the other side. And that punish, oh my gosh, dude. I'm just going to say, like, that pressure is non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, Crimson cannot tech there, right? Because if he whiffs, he's just dead. So kind of takes advantage of it. Pressure here, and Du's out of there. He just needs one. Those fireballs are scary with that Cammy level 3 on deck.
Yeah, I'm very surprised I didn't see a spin knuckle through the fireball too, because Du has been doing most of them, and they've been hidden. Oh, okay, with the trade. Mr. Crimson at peril. Anything? There we go with the drive pick, but we block those because he knows that he doesn't have a lot of health. Now he is in burnout. This is not looking good. Nuckledu going 2-0 after that fierce.
Yeah, not a lot of room for Crimson to wiggle. You know, he's low on health, he's low on drive gauge. I mean, that spot was pretty rough. And it's funny because Du, I don't really think of his Cammy as like a slow footsies Cammy.
Sure.
But you notice as soon as like the life was that low, he really, really slowed down. It was like, okay, I just need one opportunity. I'm going to slow things down here, keep it tight, make sure that I don't give away anything silly. After having a couple of scary drops, especially in the first game, he really cleaned it up there.
Yeah, and you know, like with those drops too, like Nuckledu, like he definitely kept his health up there too. You know, as I always say, like having that health management, you're just like, okay, what options do I have here? Yeah, with that whip super and then going in for that grab, which is super nice. It's like, no, that should be enough. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to mess it up.
Look at his face here on this drop that he has in the corner. Like, reset just the throat. Like, he is not happy.
He's shaking his head like, I mean, I'll take it, but that is kind of frustrating. Sometimes it kind of reminds you of, like, you know, playing a ranked game. It's like, oh, how did I win by just, like, doing 2 jabs in a row or something? You know?
Yeah. It's like you did everything wrong, and you're just like, ooh. Like, it doesn't feel good.
Even win.
Yeah. Diapers are expensive, man. You need that million. You know, if you got to clean it up if you're going to play there. And a little drop there from Crimson as well. It really cost him. It's a shame in those kinds of moments. But, yeah, I mean, you see it on the stage, right? Obviously, playing in different environments and stuff, people have these drops, these things happen. And there's a lot of nerves on the line. There's a lot of money here, obviously, a lot of prestige for this tournament. So very easy to feel like, man, I played this whole year, and this is my chance, this is my opportunity. And, like, you're up there on the stage. Suddenly it gets a little chilly, and, like, things are happening. You know, it's very easy to...
Yeah, those nerves are so real because, like, you know, I did talk about it yesterday where some of these players, they have the tournament experience versus, like, oh, like, they're really good online. They've been winning a bunch of their online locals, offline locals, but just here, it's a totally different competition.